Hello guys, my name is Cam and I'm bringing you a GIMP tutorial on how to do the typography effect just like this. I did show you an example in my setup video, so let's get started. Alright, you're gonna make a new thing, and you're gonna make it 900 by 750. That's a pretty good size for this. And let me just close out of this one. And there you go. Now the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go to your bucket tool. You're gonna paint this in black, just like this. And the second thing you're gonna do, you're going to go to your text tool. You're going to make it 18. The color is going to be a pretty dark gray. So now just type in what you want the typography to be. So mine is going to be, I'll just put Cam, I guess. And yeah, it's pretty good. You're gonna make it not sans bold, you're going to make it just sans. One second. Sans. There we go. Alright, now that you have it sans and you have it whatever you want it to say, you're going to go to the rotate tool that is right here. You're just gonna rotate it so that it's corner to corner. Somewhere around corner to corner, and just move it towards the top right corner. Alright, that looks good. Now what you're going to do, you're going to go to your select tool and hit move the active layer, and you're going to actually duplicate this layer, and this is where the typography effect comes in. You're going to drag down the text like this. And you're going to duplicate the layer once more. Oh, 1 second. Put this back to the spot. You're going to duplicate this layer once more. Drag it down, line it up. One more duplicate and, oh, 1 second. One more duplicate. And there you go. Just sort of do 4 in a row. Alright, now what you're going to do, you're going to merge these layers down like this. And now what you can do, you can actually just duplicate this layer right here, and it will actually just drag all 4 of these down without moving them. And just keep doing that. What you can actually do right now is merge these down again, duplicate it. Here we go, and one more duplication, and that should be good. Now once again, you're going to merge all these layers down, and you're going to duplicate it, and you're going to start doing it across the screen now. And duplicate it. Try to make them evenly spaced as possible. Now you're going to merge them down again and duplicate them. Duplicate them. Now merge them down again. This merging down process makes it way easier to do. See, as you can see, it sort of starts to come together once you merge them all down. And duplicate it again. Alright, now what you're going to do, you're going to merge them down again. And duplicate it once more, and then you can just drag it up here. And it should look something like that. Now you can see the spaces in between. That's because this isn't like my best typography. This one is just for the sake of the tutorial. You can actually make them way better spaced, but this one, you know, is just for the sake of it. So now what you're going to do, you're going to create a new layer and call it big text. That's what I like to call it, since it is the big text time. Now we're gonna make it white. Just type in what you want. So this one's actually gonna be sans bold. And the size is going to be around 150. So 150. Actually, you can type it in first. For my big text, I'm going to do Lambo since that is my name. Not my name, but my YouTube. So I'm going to make this 155. Well, maybe a bit bigger. I don't know why it's not. Actually, that's a good size. So now you're going to go to your perspective tool, which looks like this, and you're going to drag the top corner down and the right corner up to make it sort of look something like this. Try to put it right in the center, and that looks good. It's pretty good. Now you're going to do your select tool, and you're going to center it as best as you can. And that looks pretty good. So now is the time where the typography comes into act. So you're going to make this Lambo layer overlay, the layer mode. And as you can see, it's really faded. To fix this, all you need to do is duplicate all these layers, and it starts to brighten. So now you're going to create a new layer. Or actually, you can keep it like this if you want to just be like plain, but I like to add some little squiggles, as you've seen in that picture in my setup. So for that, you're going to go to the perspective, or the paths tool, sorry about that. The paths tool, and you're just going to sort of go like this around the side of your picture and hit Control on the last one so it connects the dots. And you're just going to sort of mold the sides so that it's sort of swervy, more natural looking, like that. And you're just going to hit Enter, and you're going to make this color whatever you want. I'll just do this color for no specific reason. I'm just going to fill that in like that. And it looks pretty bad like this, and what you're going to do for this layer, you're going to set it to overlay as well. And there you go. You can keep it like that, but I'd like to make it a bit brighter. Hit the paths tool once more to do it on the other side, but actually you need to do another layer first. So get your paths tool, do it on the other side like this, and hit Control on the last one, or wait a second, and just do that, and then sort of swerve it again, hit Enter, and then what you're going to do, you're going to go back to your foreground color, and I'm just going to do this color for right now, paint tool, or the bucket tool, and you're just going to fill that in. Once again, set this layer mode to overlay and duplicate it a couple times. Alright, now you're going to hit Select None. There you go. Now you're going to make one last layer. It doesn't really matter what the name is for this one, but you're going to go to your pen or paintbrush tool. It's going to be this fuzzy brush right here, and around this side I have 85.89. And the color of the fuzzy brush is going to be black. So once you have that, you were just going to go along the sides of your picture and sort of do as I'm doing, just sort of make the corners curved. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. You'll see in a couple seconds. Turns out really nice looking in the end. Alright, once you have that, you are going to go to Filters, Blur, and Gaussian Blur, whatever it's called. Just wait for it to load up. The blur radius is going to be around 150 by 150 so that it looks something like that. You're going to hit OK.